What up? What up? I heard a songwriter say, "What we have is much more than they can see." You feel me? Sometimes when I go out, be married, you got people that come to my table or, see me if I'm going to the bar to get a little old fashioned or something. They say, "Man, y'all two make me smile." I'm not used to seeing people still holding hands, being lovey dovey. I'm not saying we perfect, but we do love each other. And the difference is, in our relationship, we got God. We got God. You feel me? So that makes a difference. I always tell people a woman can save your life, but we ain't on here for all that. We on here. I'm on here because I need at least 13 episodes of BMF. You know, I know 50 don't talk to his son and he cut niggas off and still go to sleep snoring. But don't cut us off like that. Don't cut your supporters off. We want to see an episode of BMF. Mind you, I saw this coming a mile away. I saw this problem coming a mile away. It ain't even just about the snitch part, which that's all alleged. That ain't my world. I've been out the streets since 1991. The problem was Lord Meach and his daddy was on the phone talking about Power Book, talking about the young boy, basically saying how corny Power was. Not with Ghost, Tyreek. They were talking about Tyreek character. And I thought that was weird. I thought that was weird. But we think that it's because Meach was taking a picture with Gumbo. It ain't even about Rick Ross because where there's smoke, it's fire. So I just believe they wanted more. You know, I believe they in their mind. People always looking at other people's pockets. So we'll find out later what really happened with 50 and Big Meech, Little Meech. But we won our damn fourth season, nigga. You ain't gonna just do me like that. That's the only thing that's on TV for me is what 50 Cent is doing, you know? And it's crazy. It's crazy. It go beyond taking a picture with Rick Ross. But gradually everything will come out. So as for me, I'm chilling. Bobbie holiday experience. Funniest, first of all, until this day, I got the highest comedy video in the world. You feel me? 1 billion views and some. And if y'all ain't never check out my videos, check them out, man. It's all about homophobic. And I just like to go around spreading joy, putting laughter on people's face. That's it. So check out your boy content on all platforms. So shout out to Cam and Mace for the number one, even though they say they're not a podcast. And there's no disrespect to nobody else. Because first of all, shout out Drink Champs for just shout out to Drink Champs for spreading their seeds. Because to me, I tell people, if it wasn't for Drink Champs, it would be no such thing as Joe Button. And what's the guy that had the first Combat Jack? Combat Jack, bless. What's the boy in jail? Him and Troy Ave had problems. I don't know his name. But he too started Nori. So it's like a trickle down effect. Everybody want to be the big Mahas, but everything that you set out to do, if it's successful, you're gonna have people that piggyback off of your idea, and that's just how it should be in life. But damn, what's his name? Taxstone. So Combat Jack, Taxstone, Noriega, Drink Champ. Shout out EFN. EFN is an awesome man of God. Is man, just an awesome dude. But we will have no Cam and Mace. We will have no $1 million worth of game. So it's going to be better podcasts that come out after $1 million worth of game. After Cam and Mace, I love Cam and Mace because they make me laugh. I love laughing, you know? And they talk my language, even though I don't do all that cussing. I don't consider women no bitches and stuff like that. But, as far as the lingo, I love it. It's the best right now. It's the best. It's the best right now. So shout out to Cam and Mace. But y'all need to hit up 50. We're going to have to kidnap him. We ain't going to hurt him. We just want him to release season 4 of BMF. You know, Big Meech, man, I seen him coming out wherever he was coming out. He looked hurt. Nothing's guaranteed in this life, people. Nothing is guaranteed in this life. You know, the deal is to save. Black folks just buy. We get that money, man, and we begin to spending our money trying to impress people. The coochie. That's why it's good to be married. You feel me? It's good to be married. Because if you ain't married, I'm going to tell you what Martin told Will Smith when they went to go look for the killer that killed Mike Lowry girlfriend or whatever. And they had to hold Julie hostage. And Martin and Will Smith went to the club. Well, Mike Lowry. Mike Lowry was focused on the honeys. I get it. But Martin said, you're not focused on the job. You focus on all this scattered ass. And that's what happened for a man that ain't in no commitment. You focus on a lot of scattered ass. Focusing on a lot of scattered ass, it can dim your pockets. It can have you to have scattered ass babies. You start getting women pregnant. Then what happened after that? They start garnishing your pay. And your ass just walking around with a ding-a-ling and you're bitter. Then you writing songs about bitches ain't shit. Excuse my language. Then what happened? You never get into a relationship and the same person or help that you deny is the same thing that can save your life, a wife. So stop focusing on all that scattered ass and get you a wife. You know? So Big Meech looked very sad. He got the BMF chains that stands for I don't I'm trying to make something that stands for black families, how they ruin. There's no disrespect to Big Meech, but I won't have no love for Big Meech until come to realize what BMF done to black. The reason why our children are the way they are today is because what they represented and the poison that they sold to black households, aunts and uncles, mothers being able mothers is getting high so much that they wasn't able to be attentive with their children. And the same kids that we got today is because the effect of being mad. So him and his brothers, Terry is not coming out apologetic. Yeah, they not reflecting on the harm that they did. I never heard them say it. So until then, I won't support nothing they do. Zero. They not heroes to me. Never been. You know? The thing is, all that knowledge that you have, and this, they're about 50 years old by now, and they not dropping jewels to help the black kids of this generation. They not using their voice. I don't respect nobody public show up in our community giving away turkeys. Nigga, the hell with your turkeys. You can get a coupon and a white man to give you free turkey and ShopRite. And the hell with your bicycles and your footballs that y'all give out for Christmas. We need your experience in life, the dudes and because your voice is powerful. Our babies will listen to you, not just the babies. It's grown-ups that's confused and messed up and still living in their trauma. And a lot of voices from the people they look up to can help them. You heard? So niggas not using their voice. It's like everybody using their voice for poison. Poison ivy. Grown ass man still talking about spinning the block, talking about having ops. Nigga, you 50 and your beard gray. If God meant for our beard to stay black until we 60 and 70 years old, it don't happen. A gray beard represent, it's like an alarm. You know what I mean? He's an old nigga, so if you got these gray beards, medicine should be pouring out of your vocal cords. I know one girl brought her boyfriend home. She's so dingling-matized. Oh, damn, it's shaking like a mug. She's so dingling-matized, she didn't notice the black dye in the nigga beard, right? But the father did. The father like, hey, man, you mind me asking, how old are you? This nigga gonna talk about some 36. Meanwhile, the daughter 29 and this nigga 52. So Pop had to end the dinner. Pop picked up the napkin, wiped his hand, said he hiding something. Yeah, he hiding that he 52 years old. The gray beard, wisdom. And you got these rappers that's 50 years old and they still rapping like they 17 years old. Today it hit me. Today it hit me. And there's no disrespect. I'm not trying to get beat up, but I am trying to tell the truth. Maybe it'll help somebody. Today I was listening to Beanie Siegel. Beanie Siegel did an interview with Cologio, the movie Brooklyn Story with Keisha. I forgot what it was. Brooklyn something. Cologio did an interview with Beanie Siegel. And Beanie Siegel was dropping medicine. And he was talking about being a Muslim, Shahada. I'm not a Muslim. But I'm saying, why it ain't no Muslim ministry? Beanie Siegel testimony remind me of Malcolm X. Being on drugs, getting clean, realized that all his friends, the only thing that he had in common with most of his friends was drugs. And he stopped answering his phone because they was calling him, let him know who had to serve. And I was like, man, wouldn't it be nice if Beanie Siegel would begin to use his voice as ministry? You know? And all these Muslims, every rapper is a Muslim, but they spewing out poison. Like, when are y'all going to have a ministry voice? And I don't give a damn who get mad. All of y'all voices is of the devil. And I'm going to tell y'all what Baines told Malcolm X when they was in prison. He grabbed Malcolm X's hand. I think he gave Malcolm X some dope to make him feel better. Because Malcolm X was on drugs when he went to prison the first time. So Baines gave him a little hit so he can hear him, you know. And Baines told Malcolm X, "Hey, I'm telling you God's word. This ain't no hustle." And the Malcolm X that was in prison, his name was, I think, Reds. Yeah, Reds. He like Red, you know. This ain't no hustle, you know. 15 years later, when Malcolm X got out of jail, Malcolm X was standing on righteousness, doing the right thing. But the man that they all looked up to, I don't want to get knocked out. He was following after his dingling desire. He was getting little girls pregnant. And Malcolm was like, he didn't get it. Like, this man changing my life. And Malcolm X was disappointed. And the niggas in the nation was like, hey, you going against the minister. They wound up killing my man, right? But when Malcolm X went to the bull crib, he said, you told me this wasn't a hustle, that everything was God's word. And then Bain started backtracking. Even Saul had 1,000 wives. You know what I mean? That's how the devil do. But I'm saying to you guys, Christians, they are not all right. But one thing you see them do is love. You don't see them. You don't see them on the corners no more, smoking weed, carrying guns, talking about inshallah, slick talking, hustling. You don't see that. So I'm trying to figure out, you know, when are y'all going to stand up and be ministers, what y'all call for? When y'all going to start up a mosque and become real ministry leaders? Muslims, I don't give a damn. It can be Freeway. I love Freeway. Oh man, humblest person you can ever run to. Beanie Siegel. It's just the problem is with us, we stick to what we stick to. We never jump up. But I want to tell Beanie Siegel, like, did you ever think of opening up your own mosque? You know how many souls that you would save and help instead of rapping bars about knocking people out still at the age of 50? Like, it just seemed like no, it seemed like nobody ain't growing up. Like, what's the problem? So that's where I stand at today. When are y'all gonna be ministers? What are you a Muslim for? You pray more than Christians, but I don't see no change in your conversation. You still talking like a corner guy. You still talking like you 17 years old. When am I you pray 5 times a day? You clean, you wash your hands 80 times a day. You live like a wild animal. Talking about some inshallah. And that's no disrespect. Y'all can change the world. Y'all can change the world more than Christians can. Because a lot of these young people look up to y'all. But no, y'all want to still blend in with the world. Y'all want to have y'all cake and eat it too. All these Muslims and no ministry. It bothered me today. It made me like, oh wow, I'm out of here. I love y'all. This just Bobbie thoughts. More than a comedian, never a clown. I don't care what y'all think. I'm out of here.